All right, folks, I'm your host, BKP. We are Team FYN Sports. We have the Union Panthers, number 22, on the hill. If I would think here, number 22. I don't have numbers on these. Did you get the numbers? Could I kindly ask somebody to go through Union's roster and just write numbers next to this? Could you do that? Take that pencil. Thank you, guys. All right. I don't have the numbers, so give us just a minute. Hall County is our he's pulling a ripcord. I tell you what, I watched Blue get wound up in the first game, and he is ready to go for this second one. Same umpires. They did a great job here at the Dizzy Dean Division 6. So Knight, number 3 from Hall County, swings at a high one, and he takes strike 2, 0-2 the count. So we got Hall County. Guys, do you know who Hall County, do you know what their logo is? Or I do not know this team. So welcome to Team FYN Sports, all of you viewers at Hall County. Thanks for tuning in. So we have a 2-2 count. Our directors for this second game, Josh Ross directing the video cameras, handling that. Oh, you can't look at it, baby. You can't look at it. Take a picture. Take it back to the dugout. It's over. There's a snapshot, and there's one away. And that brings number 8 into the box. But over here on the cameras, our video director tonight, Josh Ross. Oh. And our graphics and computer director tonight, Ethan Henry. Appreciate them. Lauren Hunter's over uploading our first game, and there's a strike. Blue says it's a strike. So number 8 there for Hall. See if I can find. And number 8's going to drop it. That's going to be trouble in the gap. And just like that, Hall County has a runner on first. Guys, I want to double check and don't take this wrong. Are we positive this is Hall County? All right. And there we go. That's to the right there. And I just say that there he goes for an out. I'm just saying that because I want to double check. I don't know this team. All right, Hall County All-Stars. I don't know the Jefferson team and the Jackson team. I don't know these guys. I'm double checking. So we have a 1-0 count, 2 away, and number 22 there on the hill for Union, Jackson Tutherow. Foul ball, runner will move back to second, and we're in the top of the first inning with Union County. Union County is the home team here. Hall County, the away team. Team FYN Sports. Big swing by number 56 there. Luke Sosaby for Hall County. 1-2. And we have the straightaway center right there. The Stars and Stripes is waving here in the second game. We have a 2-2 count, 2 outs. So he is safe at third. He is in there. So Hall County with a runner on third that coach would love to get in there right now with 2 outs. 2-2 payoff pitch in the dirt. And that sends Soseby down to first base. So Hall County, just like that, has runners on the corner. Number 6 up to bat. Thane Rose. Hit hard to second base. Right through the wickets. Telling you. And there you go. Number 8 is in. Uh-oh. Bumped into blue there. Number 8 is in. An RBI, runners on first and second, 2 outs. Big swing by 0-0 there, Landon Grant. Hall County got runners on first and second, 2 outs, 1 run in. We're at the top of the first inning. Oh, Blue's letting you know that's a strike all day long, so you can't look at it. One and two, 2 outs. A little bit outside there. So we have a 2-2 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Coaches got their runners looking very aggressive. Hall County looks very aggressive on the bag. And there it is. That's the shot. 2 stranded for Hall County All-Stars, but not before they put 1 on the scoreboard. So when we return, the Lumpkin Union Panthers, just finished that game. The Union Panthers will be up here in the bottom of the first when we return. Take us to break.
In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellen, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances,
All right, folks, we're back, and I'm your host, BKP. And number 2 up to bat. Let me just take a minute here. Josh, do you understand what this means with union? Like the double names, or?
The second name must be their favorite MLB player.
Okay, that's how I want to make. Those are all majors
on the right.
So that's all their favorite guys. Just wanted to check out what the double. Before I'll wait for Lauren to get back to do their favorites. Got it. So we appreciate that little heads up. Number 2 showing bunt there. Brody Elrod for the Union Panthers. I'm your host, BKP. We are Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. And out there in right field, one away, nice catch. He comes in, gets right under it where he needs to be. Number 15 coming to bat. Talon Array. I think it might be Array, huh, Josh? Talon, what's Airy, like I said first time. Okay. So up to bat, Union. High and inside. 1-1. And he sends it up the right side, and that'll get through the infield, and he's on first with a single. So we have 1 out, runner on first. 15 is on the hill. Ian, how do you pronounce his last name so I don't get it wrong? Later, buddy. Yeah, I know. Got it. Should be back in a minute if you got an extra minute. What?
Which one are you wanting last name?
I was 15. Huh? For sure. What's his last name?
15's last name is Arey. A-R-E-Y.
No, I got a different for Hall County. I got number 15. Yeah. Sorry, folks. Number 7 there, big shot to the second baseman. He can't get the handle on it fast enough. He throws it over to first, and we are looking at a 1-1 game as that sends a run in from second. I'm sorry, I forgot you had 15 and 15. Craven? Crava.
That's what I would say.
Right, Crava. Just want to try to get it right there. Crava on the hill, number 15 for Hall. And we have a 1-1 game, 1 out. And 7 headed down there for Union. Number 7, Hayden Hughes. We know Hayden from over at Fannin a couple weeks ago. We know a lot of these young guys on this Union Panther team. And it's fouled away. And that's number 9 up to bat there. Number 9, Caden Combs. We know Caden from a couple weeks ago over at Fannin also. So we have the sun down. A little cool here in White County, Cleveland, Georgia. A little cool. Sun is down. Beautiful night for baseball. The Stars and Stripes, the wind is slowed down out there in center field. We have a 1-1 game. We're in the bottom of the first inning. And now there will not be enough time to get that baseball across the real estate there. And we got runners on the corner, 1 out. Union is aggressive here. Coach, let me tell you, I'm going to say they're swinging the bat. It's that simple, swinging the bat. What do we got here? What do we got here, Blue? So listen in. And that's going to drop right there in the infield. And he gets him at second, throws it away to first. Hughes comes in, number 7, Hayden Hughes. And we have a 2-1 game. So in the first inning here, Union has come back. Number 13, Matthew Thomas, stepping up to the plate. Just a bit outside. There he is over to first. Keeping him honest, keeping him honest. Number 15, Crava on the hill for Hall County. He is checking his runner. Union Panthers coaches like what they see here. They got a runner on first. They do have 2 outs, but they're up 2-1. Big swing, big swing. Foul ball. So 2-1, 2 outs. Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. In the dirt. And there you go, big swing, third base. And he, hey, I tell you what, he figures it out. He says, wait a minute, I got one coming this way. And that's number 5 for Hall County. And they leave one stranded there, C.J. Fair, number 5 for Hall County. He says, I got one coming this way for an out. But not before Union puts 2 on the board. So we've played 1 inning here, folks. Union up 2-1 over Hall County All-Stars. I'm your host, BKP. Let's take a break.
And furniture, name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best, and we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Okay, Bobby, just keep your eye on the ball. At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best, of dusting yourself off, and trying your best again. And as sure as there'll be some stumbles on that journey from first to home, we'll be right there, cheering you on. This is baseball. This is America. And this is who we are. Ingalls.
All right, folks, we're back. It should be the top of the second inning up there on the board. Am I right, Josh? Yeah, it should be top of the second inning here. We have the Hall County All-Stars and the Union Panthers. Now, we are Team FYN Sports. I have not had an opportunity. I'm your host, BKP. Lauren Hunter will be right back here with us. I have not had an opportunity this year to work with this team in Hall County, and he will drop it out there. And, hey, number 20 up the bat. That was number 20, Jaden Cruz Cobert. He is up and out as the right fielder makes that catch. Number 5, C.J. Flair, stepping in to the box for the Hall County All-Stars. Oh, there you go. You can't look at him, can't look at him, can't look at him. Dizzy Dean Division 6. Dizzy Dean Division 6. Right here over at White County Park and Rec. What a beautiful location this is. I want to thank Joe and the entire staff. The entire staff. They worked so hard this afternoon. We spent time with them. And, hey, there's strike 3. And Flair, text your granny and tell her you just watch that third strike and you're out. So, hour 22 minutes to play here, second inning. Number 22 on the hill there for the Union Panthers. That's Jackson Tutherow. We remember this guy from Fannin a couple weeks ago. And that's a shot to the shortstop. And, oh, he cannot make the play. And there you go. Hall County has a runner at second. 2 outs, but they put the tying run. So there it goes. Big strike zone. Big strike zone number 10 up the bat. Hunter Buffington stepping into the box. And Hall County All-Stars have the tying run at second. 2 outs. Big swing, big swing. Right back to the pitcher. And that's it. So 3 away, 1 stranded. Hall County All-Stars trying to get one in to tie it up, but they don't. We've played 1.5. And we have a 2-1 game, Union County. So we're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back. Everything good?
We're with you every step of the way.
Okay, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, and this is Team FYN Sports. I'm here with Lauren Hunter, the one and only Lauren Hunter, and we are broadcasting right now the Hall County All-Stars out there in the field, okay? And this is the bottom of the second inning. This is the bottom of the second, isn't it, Josh? I know we're right on that. Against the Union Panthers, scoreboard might be having a little bit of trouble there, but the Union Panthers right now up 2-1, okay? And there's number 8, and he's going to drop it to the shortstop. So number 8, Holton Fleming. Now, it looks like coaches sent their favorite baseball player. Yeah. So what I'd like to do is they come up. Let's highlight that, Lauren. Number 42 is in the box for Union right now.
Number 42 is Cole Orlando. And his favorite player is Jackie Robinson.
All right, Cole, number 42. He takes a strike there. 1 away for the Union Panthers. Number 15 on the hill for Hall.
Number 15 is Ian Crowell.
So we have Crava on the mound. Big swing by number 42. And he is behind on the count, 1-2, 1 out. Now Dawson won the earlier game here, which puts them in the old winner's circle. And he's out, so 2 away. And we have number 5 coming up to bat.
Freddie Freeman is his favorite player.
Really?
I don't blame him. I like Freddie too.
You got to turn your mic on. I turned it off while you're gone. I'm sorry. That's all right. Sorry about that. I had Lauren's mic turned off. Mm-hmm. If it could only be that easy. I'm sorry. Did I say that?
I was gonna say, were you trying to tell me something down there?
I'm sorry. I really, that was wrong. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter. She just got back in the booth after uploading our first game. So number 5 in the box here.
That is Caden Gilliam. And Coach Airy sent me their favorite baseball players. And Caden's favorite player is Freddie Freeman.
So we got 2 outs.
Good choice, Caden.
Oh, you can't look at that. I mean, you cannot be up there looking at that. You can't take a picture of that.
Finish out. No more pitch count.
All right, so Blue just notified the official box upstairs on the pitch count. He's going to finish this player. I'll come back. I'm going to try to explain pitch count to you here at Dizzy Dean. Oh, sorry, I just got it. I had to get noisy on that one. It's 3-2, full count, 2 outs, payoff pitch, nobody on base. Here he comes. Hey, you gotta send him down to first there, Blue. Blue points in the right direction, and he heads down there, says hello to Coach, and that'll bring up number 11 for the Union Panthers, but not before we have a pitching change for the Hall County All-Stars. So let me have your paperwork there. Let me try to explain this. Here is the rules for Dizzy Dean. This is a major strategy for these coaches. Lauren, like we spoke 2 weeks ago at the Fannin Diz tournament, there was no pitch count. We said in 2 weeks, pitch count would be a major part of the strategy. So 15, what is his name again?
Ian Crava.
Yeah, he is done. But the daily, you can only throw 85 pitches daily. From 1 to 20 pitches, you don't have to sit out. You can come back and pitch the very next day. 0 days rest. From 21 to 35 pitches, you have to have 1 calendar day rest. From 36 to 50, you have to have 2 calendar days. From 51 to 65 pitches, you have to have 3 calendar days, and 66 plus, you have to have 4 calendar days. So what happens here is these guys, if they go to the championship game Monday night, they have to be ready to play 4 or 5 games. And they have to have a strategy. A lot of these coaches are sitting on top 4 pitchers that really, you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're sitting on 4 pitchers, so that's how that works. So we got a new pitcher here. What's the number? I can't see on the hill. That's number 20, Lauren.
Number 20 is Cruz Gobert.
Also, there's 11 teams here at the Dizzy Dean Division 6, and in the 11 teams, the top 5 go to state. So we're ready. I wanted to take that time while he was warming up, kindly explain the pitch count situation here. So 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Union Panthers up 2-1 over the Hall County All-Stars. All right, so let me see the motion on this pitcher one more time. Number 20 there.
Number 20, Cruz Gobert.
Let me see the motion on this. Look at the motion. Pay attention. Up, around, down. All right, he fouls it back. You know, this pitcher's got a little hitch in his giddy-up. You notice that?
Little hitch in his giddy-up.
Yeah, he's got a little hitch in the giddy-up there. Josh, you understand it,
There's
right?
another BKP, isn't
No, Josh understood. I mean, we're here to watch baseball.
I got to write that one down.
Number 20 here. He's got a little move. And there it is, a rip to right field past the first baseman, and that's going to bring in a run. There's an RBI, and number 11 is out there on number 11, Sam Inslee for Union County Panthers is out there on second base with a rip in the right field for an RBI that brings up number 10.
Number 10 for the Union County Panthers is Eli Gwynn. And his favorite player is Chipper Jones. You know, I actually met Chipper one time.
Really?
When I was working in Gwinnett. I sure did.
Okay. I met Chipper in Blue Ridge a couple times. I know for sure, he used to have a house up there. What a bunt. Number 10. He gets it, man, right across the real estate. So you can't, I tell you what, that was a very good bunt, but I'm telling you, we had a, let me see what that was third base, right? Mm-hmm. So we had we got to get my train of thought, a 5-3 on the bunt there. We're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back after this message. All right, folks, we're back. We're back. I'm your host, BKP. Make sure your mic's on there. Lauren Hunter, Team FYN Sports. You know, I want to give a shout-out to these coaches. First of all, Union County head coach Tommy Airy. Airy, is it Airy?
It is
okay,
Airy.
Tommy, sorry about that. Airy. Assistant coach Kevin Hughes and assistant coach Adam Fleming. These guys spent a lot of time with these young men. And number 22 on the hill and number 22 up the bat, Lauren.
Number 22 on the hill is Jackson Tutherow.
Big swing, that's a rip. And that was a nice, solid hit out there in the left field. And just like that, number 22's on first base.
That's Sebastian Spinelli.
But I want to, again, Tommy, Kevin, Adam, way to go. A lot of great work with you, with your players here. You put a lot of time in. They would also like to thank the moms, the dads that put in the kids, everybody that puts the time in getting the kids to the practice and everything. So big shout out to everybody there. They call themselves a family. They have become a family as well as teammates. Mm-hmm. And he checks his runner. He's back over to first. Hall County head coach Andy Buffington. Big shout out there. Number 23 for Hall in the box there, Lauren.
That's Bradley Monk.
Now, we are Team FYN Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. I really enjoy working these games with my co-host here, Lauren Hunter, and our associate producer, Lauren Hunter. She has a sports show on Monday, 1 hour every Monday at 10 a.m., instant replay.
That's right. And normally I have my co-host, Dave Garner. But this week he'll be out of town, so it'll be all me.
They can't wait. They can't wait.
They are
It's
barely
all you.
holding
Here
in
comes
their
Coach.
excitement.
What are we questioning? Let's listen in.
Pitch count, please. How many?
3-2.
32. All right, so our pitcher out there, number 22, Jackson Tutherow, 22. And if you're wondering what these timeouts are, Dizzy Dean, we told you a couple weeks ago, if you watched this a couple weeks ago with these young men, that pitch count will be one of the biggest strategies these coaches have to work into their game. And he is out. 23 is gone. Last batter there. So Hall County All-Stars with a runner on second, one away. We're in the top of the third inning. Big swing, shortstop. And he gets him. There's a 6-3 out for the Union Panthers. Nice shot across the real estate. Nice stretch for number 42 there.
Number 42, Cole Orlando.
The first baseman. So that was the last batter. Coach is coming out. Let's hear it for this young guy, 22. He did a great job, Jackson Tutherow. He leaves the game with a lead, 3-1. Top of the third, 2 outs. Coach checked the pitch count. Coach needs him, according to the 33. Let me see your paper there. According to the 33, so you can explain here, he has to have 1 calendar day rest, so he can come back Saturday.
Yep.
He can come back and pitch Saturday because he had 33 when he was with that batter, and that was his last batter.
Right.
So he can come back in 1 day, and that's how it works. So he's got to take tomorrow off.
Yep.
So Union with a new batter. We're going to take a brief break while he warms up. We'll be right back right after these messages.
In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter, Team FYN Sports. And we are in the third inning, number 4 for the Hall County All-Stars stepping into the box, Lauren.
Number 4 is Austin Davis.
Whoa, wait a minute. Check the wind up, a big guy on the mound. That's number 2 for Union.
Brody Elrod.
Wait a minute. Let me look at this wind up. Let me look at the wind. Oh, he's got a little hitch in his giddy up there. What a move to the plate. So we got a 3-1 game. Union's up, 2 outs. I like the delivery, both of these pitchers. I love it. Up the middle. That's going to be trouble. That's in center field. That'll bring one in. So an RBI there for the Hall County All-Stars. We have a 3-2 game. Tying run on first. Go ahead run coming to the plate here. Top of the third inning. Number 3 coming up to bat.
That is Cody Knight.
If something happens Monday, between now and Monday, like with my voice, if I type out fast enough, will you do it for me?
Yes.
Okay, I might have to get a keyboard and just type fast enough. We'll have to practice. I need to hear you say, text your granny and tell her you struck out. Try that for me one time. You can't do that one right now?
Right now?
No, that's all right. Wait for the next strikeout.
All right.
The next strike, I want to hear that.
I bet I beat you to it.
Okay. So here we go, number 3 there. Whoa, now, hey, I'm telling you, Blue, number 3, Knight, Blue pulls a ripcord. You can't be looking at that. You got to stay in there. Coach is saying battle. So we got a 3-2 game, the Hall County All-Stars with the tying run sitting over there on first to go ahead and run at the plate, top of the third inning. And he's behind with 2 strikes. This is trouble, and he will go for the lead runner, and he doesn't get him. So we've got a problem out there trying to get the handle on that ball with a 4-3 play, and it doesn't come through for the Panthers. So we have first and third, and Hall County All-Stars very, very close to that home plate with that tying run. Go ahead, run there at first, and this is number 8, Big 8 up the plate.
Big 8 for Hall County. I have no number 8 on my roster. Number 8. Well, I didn't have a number 8.
There's a
Shane
pitch.
Logan.
Did you find him?
Must be who I have on my roster is number 0, but must be number 8, Logan Adams. It's his name.
We'll get a look at the back of the shirt here in just a minute. And he pops it up, fouls it back. You got 1 and 2.
Yep, that's Adams.
Adams, there you go. You're right,
8.
number 8, Adams. And we have a 3-2 game. He's behind in the count, 1 and 2, 2 outs, top of the third inning. I'm your host, BKP, here with Lauren Hunter. We are Team FYN Sports. I really enjoy this pitcher's delivery out here. I tell you what, he's coming. He's coming for the batter. I like his delivery. It's strong. Yes. Oh, shortstop. So there you go. Who is the shortstop now? So 6-3 out, 2 stranded for the Hall County All-Stars. And we have played 2.5, folks. And the Union Panthers are up 3-2. 2.5. And they'll be up when we come back after these messages. The Panthers take us to break.
But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best. And we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1980.
All right, folks, we are back. I'm your host, BKP. It is getting a little late here. What time is it, Lauren?
Right now it is 9:07.
So 9:07, a little chilly. Lauren's gone to the car to get her jacket. But a beautiful, cool night here in White County, Cleveland, Georgia for baseball. Beautiful park here. Let me get my shout out to Joe and the entire staff here at White County Park and Rec. Big shout out here. This is an amazing facility. Number 2 coming to bat for Union here.
That is Brody Elrod.
And we're at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Don't forget Monday, Team FYN Sports Facebook page. There's a shot to right to the first baseman. He'll step on the bag and it's over there, 1 away. Team FYN Sports Facebook page. We do a Facebook Live sports show, 1 hour, instant replay, every Monday, 10 a.m. with the one and only Lauren Hunter,
That's me.
producer and host, and her co-host Dave Garner every Monday. Don't miss it.
We have a good time on there.
So that's on Mondays. Get ready for this fall, folks, coming up. Team FYN Sports will have probably about 5 weekly high school football shows, nightly. There's a pop-up. Whoa, in and out of the glove, and the second baseman couldn't. You got to squeeze that thing off. It's 2 hands. I know, I don't want Coach to hear me. I could get in trouble, but coaches say it 2 hands. You remember the days? 2 hands on the ball. So, in and out of the glove on the second baseman. So, with 1 away, Union has a runner at first. And I think that brings up, is that 42? I'm not for sure yet. Let me look. Number 7.
Number 7 is Hayden Hughes, who says that Greg Maddox is his favorite baseball player.
Greg Maddox, a lot of Braves. Huh, wonder that. Imagine that. Hey, there's no shortstop there, and that's trouble. That's to the wall, and the center fielder chases it to the warning track, and they're going to stop him at third, but not before he sends in number 15 there with an RBI. So, I tell you, a hit and run. I like this 12-year-old play. I'm pretty sure that was a hit and run. The shortstop, number 8, is Adams, right?
Shortstop, number 8.
Over there, yeah, is that Adams, number 8?
Yep, Logan Adams.
He goes running for second base, clear out of position, nobody in that gap, and it's clear to the wall. And the batter is on third base, number 7 there, Hayden Hughes. Before anybody could get the ball in, got a triple, nice clean triple, RBI, 4-2. bottom of the third inning, 1 away. Here he comes. And he's there. It's there, done. A pass ball with the catcher. And Union's up 5-2 over the Hall County All-Stars. And number 9 is in the box there.
Hayden Combs.
And that was a nice play from the pitcher. Nice 1-3 out for the second out. Folks, don't forget, when you're leaving the ballpark, you got to pass right by the Grill and Chill. That would be Dairy Queen over here in Cleveland. Stop and get an ice cream and enjoy the Grill and Chill over here, White County, Georgia. Also, Ingalls is right down the road, our favorite grocery store here at Team FYN Sports.
I might get me a burger at the DQ. They got pretty good burgers.
Oh, yes, yeah, hot dog. Don't do that to me.
What?
I like a slaw dog. I like a chili
I'm
and
not
slaw.
judging you for that.
Give me 2 chili and slaw dogs to fry. How about that? I like the
Sounds good
chili.
to
I
me.
like it.
I'd eat that right now.
There's a big swing by number 22 and foul ball. So number 22 up to bat.
Number 22 for Union County is Jackson Tutherow.
Jackson Tutherow. And I want to give a shout out. I always do a couple times a game, make sure. Our camera video director tonight, Josh Ross, and our graphics computer director, Ethan Henry.
I don't know how I feel about this. Jackson Tutherow says his favorite player is Giancarlo Stanton. I don't care how I feel about that.
I can't help you there. If your favorite player is not Chris Chambliss,
Somebody from the Yankees.
Mickey Rivers, Catfish Hunter. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Sparky Lyle. I'm telling you, if your favorite player is not, Derek Jeter, I'm good with the Chipper Jones. I get it. Ron Guidry, list goes on. All right, there it is, the third. Slow roller. And he is safe. So with 2 outs, with a 3-2 count, he'll get over to first base there. We want to say that was just absolutely terrible what happened to Big Poppy up there, the former Boston Red Sox player, retired a couple years back, that was actually a paid hit job on this poor guy.
Yeah.
So we're glad he's recovering and doing well, Big Poppy up there in Boston.
18. Your last batter.
Last batter for this pitcher. Right back to the pitcher. And that's it. One more pitch, he's out. Leaves 1 stranded for Union, but not before they put a couple more on the scoreboard, making it 5-2 after 3 innings. We're going to take a brief break. Team FYN Sports. We'll be back right after these commercials.
Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Okay, Bobby, just keep your eye on the ball. At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best, of dusting yourself off, and trying your best again. And as sure as there'll be some stumbles on that journey from first to home, we'll be right there, cheering you on. This is baseball. This is America. And this is who we are. Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Lauren Hunter, Team F1 Sports, always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. We've played 3 innings. We have 47 minutes left on the clock. We've played, 3. We're in the top of the 4th inning. The Hall County All-Stars coming to bat with number 15 coming up.
That is Ian Krava.
So he was our pitcher, our first pitcher today. Ian is up to bat. Who is on the hill out there?
That is number 2, Brody Elrod.
So Big Brody back on the hill. Up the middle with a rip. I mean, right off the bat. Center fielder keeps it in front of him, plays at second. He's out! I tell you what, I guess the Hall County All-Stars first base coach wanted to keep the wheels rolling to see if he can make something happen with that leadoff batter. But I tell you what, center fielder came up with a good throw out there for Union. Everybody was in position, and he's out. Number 56 up to bat here for Hall County All-Stars.
That is Luke Sosby.
So just like that, there's no runner on first and 1 away, and we're in the top of the 4th inning with Union up 5-2. Big rip, big rip. Oh, backhand. Nice move, number 7. So we've got a 6-3 out, and I like that backhand from Hayden Hughes.
Yep.
Out there at shortstop for Union, and there's 2 quick outs just like that. 5-2. 2 away. Stepping into the box, number 6 for the Hall County All-Stars.
Number 6 is Thane Rose.
That's it. That's it. That's it, folks. 1, 2, 3. Fair ball. That's it. So we have played 3.5. The Union Panthers are up 5-2 over the Hall County All-Stars, and they're coming to bat right after these brief messages. Take us to break. folks, we're back. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's 5-2. The Union Panthers are up right now over the Hall County All-Stars. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter. We're Team FYN Sports. And number 8 is up to bat there, Lauren.
That is Holton Fleming.
So Colton Fleming up to bat. Here, number 3 on the hill for the Hall County All-Stars.
That is Cody Knight.
And there is number 8 with a big rip out there, left center. But the left fielder plays that well. He gets over there, gets under the ball. I like that. He didn't have to chase it to the fence. Solid single all day long. I love this age group, the 12-year-olds, folks, here at Dizzy Dean Division 6. Just really enjoy these guys. And 5 of 11 teams, we have 11 teams here. 5 of 11 get to go to the next level for the state, Georgia. Represented over here this week, we will be here today, Thursday. We'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Looking forward to just spending the whole weekend over here in Cleveland, Georgia, right here at this baseball park. I made a little joke earlier today. It is so beautiful. There you go, right back to the first baseman. He stays with it. He gets the out. Look at third. What do we got? He is safe. He is in there. But we have a 1-3 out. Great play by the pitcher. What's his number again? 3?
Yep, Cody Knight.
So Cody with a great play over to first. And who is our first baseman? I can't see his number over there. But I will tell you this, heads up baseball for going to third, but Union gets their runner in there, 1 out. And that's behind him, and it's gone, and safe. All day, Blue calls it. I'm telling you, you gotta get that glove down to the ground. You gotta get it down to the ground. I love these guys, but guys, I'm telling you, you can't lay the tag on top of them when their legs are laying clear over home plate. I'm sorry, I got to go with Blue on this one. Great effort with the catcher of the Hall County All-Stars, a pitcher, but there's another run, and it is now 6-2, bottom of the fourth inning, with Union up 6-2. And number 5.
1-0.
Cade.
So count is 1-0. Number 5 up in the box. Sorry about that, Lauren. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
You're good. That is Caden Gilliam.
Oh, that's a nice pitch. Can't be looking at that. Lauren, I'm going to have to bring the jacket tomorrow night.
I think I'm going to be bringing the jacket, the pants, maybe the long sleeve shirt.
There we go. It's fouled back. Folks, I will be in Blue Ridge, Georgia at 8 a.m. in the morning. I do a live show there at Sycamore Crossing in Blue Ridge. 8 a.m. FYNTV.com. You just go to FYNTV.com. Live show 8 a.m. in Blue Ridge, Georgia. What a rip. Is that trouble? It will drop. Center fielder comes in to make the play on it. But, hey, throwing the ball around. Stop throwing the ball around. That's what Coach has got in his head, like, please, hang on to the ball. I have been there, Coach. Don't worry.
You know what you haven't talked about yet, BKP, for this game anyway?
If you bring that up and don't leave that for me. Are you talking about the mound?
I'm talking about the mound.
Don't push on me when it comes to that. Runner on second, nice big lead there. And number 11, right to the second baseman. He's out. So the second baseman there for the Hall County All-Stars is right in position for that second out. But that was a big rip there earlier for that double. Number 10 coming to the box.
It was Eli Gwynn.
I cannot stand these prefab mounds. I just can't. I mean, I understand. Every game, I'm going to say it, I understand economically. I understand they got to do it. And he squares up for a foul, and he squares up for a bunt, and it's foul. But these prefab mounds, I understand economically they can move them around, they could set them for different games, for distance, softball, whatever. I just don't like them. Sorry,
fans. I had to get him on his.
Yeah, well, you
I had
know.
to get him on his statement.
Hey, I get it. You got to do it, but look at the lip on there.
Yeah.
I see the ball hit that all the time. He squares around for a bunt, number 10, and it's a perfect bunt right in there. I tell you what, number 10 there.
Eli Gwynn.
So Eli with the perfect bunt sets it right in the middle of 3 Hall County All-Stars. They can't get the handle on it. It's in a difficult place. There's no play. And just like that, you got runners on first and third here for the Union Panthers, 2 outs. And this is the way Union has played all night long. I don't think these guys are looking at the scoreboard and recognizing when they have 2 outs because they've been putting up runs. They're here to play, man. Oh, big strike. So runners on second and third. Union's up 6-2. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning, and we've got 2 outs, and he's behind with 1 strike in the count. And there's another run with a pass ball. So we're up to 7-2. 7-2, bottom of the 4th. We have 35 minutes left in this game. May equal a 5th inning. Maybe more, but may equal a 5th inning. And another pass ball, and he got him on that one, baby. So it doesn't happen twice to the Hall County All-Stars. He gets him at home right at the plate for the 3rd out, but not before we've played 4 innings, folks. In a 7-2 game, the Union Panthers up over the All-Stars of Hall County. I'm your host, BKP, Lauren Hunter, Team FYN Sports. Take a break. All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter, Team FYN Sports. We have 32 minutes on that clock. We're in the 5th inning, top of the 5th inning, 7-2. Union Panthers in the field right now, the home team. They're up 7-2. Who is our pitcher there?
Looks like it's still number 2, Brody Elrod.
All right, so Brody's still on the hill. Now let me explain the 32 minutes. This could be the last inning if time runs out. All right, if they start, we got a half hour. If they start the 6th inning, it doesn't even matter if there's 1 minute on the clock. You have to play the full inning. So we got 1 and 2 on the count. Don't forget, we want you to join our YouTube channel. There you go, strike 3.
Go back to the dugout and text your granny because you're out.
It took you that long?
I didn't know if that's what you
I
were
asked you if you can handle
know.
this simple assignment.
You have one job.
Right, exactly. You got one job. Coach coming out there. All right, number 2's headed to the dugout. Let's hear it for him. Brody Elrod, great job on the hill. And let's see who we got here. See if they can wrap this game up.
Looks like it's number, is that number 9?
9.
9. Caden Combs.
Caden Combs, we know this guy from Fannin County. We watched him play down there. So we're going to stick with this just a minute. I told you when we started that pitch count will be a major strategy for these coaches. We've watched in the 2 games, our first game tonight here with Team FYN Sports, Dawson and Lumpkin, where the coaches continually come out, checked with the umpire, the official scorebook up top on pitch count. We've watched it here in the second game. We are in the 5th inning. It's happened multiple times. So I do a morning show, folks. Let me just break this to you, all right? A morning show, 8 to 10, Monday through Friday. I do a morning show. But I just want to tell you, it comes with a warning. That is one batter's box you want to be careful when you step into. Because you may cringe at a little bit of what I'm pitching on Monday through Friday. You understand?
I just love how you tie in baseball references
No matter
to
what.
that delivery.
No matter what.
Yeah,
So
especially
Monday,
for this is very appropriate right now.
Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m., FYNTV.com. Live, FYNTV.com, Monday through Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. That's a little high there. Blue looks at it, says. And who do we have in the box there? What number is this? Number 20 in the box there for the Hall County All-Stars, Lauren.
As Cruz Gobert. He was pitching a little bit earlier for Hall County.
Whoa. Gotta do it. That's my
Can't pass up that opportunity.
that's my motor rumbling for a strike. Blues on idle. 2-2. 1 out. I mean, this guy behind the plate's on cruise control right now. He is calling a really good game. I like his strike zone. There it goes to second base. Shot down to second. And 42 for Union. Cannot squeeze that off and hold on to it. So what should have been a 4-3 routine play turns into a runner on first with 1 out for Hall County. Who's shaking my truck?
Yeah, I pretty much knocked the gate down, so it can't be
What's he saying?
She's laughing about this, bro.
Oh, wait a minute. We got a catcher. It's hurt. Let's take a brief timeout. We'll come back as they attend to this young guy behind the plate.
In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Circuit.
Okay, we are back. Our catcher is okay. We had a little timeout. Check on our catcher. We got our pitcher out there on the hill. That is number 9, Caden Combs. Nice. Oh, 42 with a great play. Our first baseman, Cole Orlando. So there you go, 2 outs here. Top of the 5th inning. 25 minutes on the clock, 7-2 is Union's up. Runner on second. Number 11 up to bat there for the Hall County All-Stars.
Number 11 for Hall County is Trey Selkirk.
So I like hockey. I know it's baseball, right? I want to give a shout out to the St. Louis Blues for winning one of the greatest championships ever, the Lord Stanley's Cup hockey last night. St. Louis Blues, give a shout out, right?
I mean, it's sports.
And he hangs on to it this time over at first base. And there's a 6-3 out, leaving one stranded. 7-2 Union Panthers over the Hall County All-Stars. We're going to have the bottom of the 5th inning with the Panthers when we return. Take us to break.
World with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellen, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best. And we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Okay, Bobby, just keep your eye on the ball. At Ingalls, we know that big dreams don't always make it to the big leagues. But we also know that baseball is about more than building some impressive batting average or ERA. It's family. It's about building character, of trying your best, of dusting yourself off, and trying your best again. And as sure as there'll be some stumbles on that journey from first to home, we'll be right there, cheering you on. This is baseball. This is America.
And we're back, folks. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's 22 minutes left on the clock. It looks like possibly, unless Union has a big rally here, we will go to a 6th inning. And so we have a 7-2 game. with the Union Panthers up over the Hall County All-Stars. Team FYN Sports here. I'm your host, BKP, with Lauren Hunter, and that is fouled away.
We've got number 2, Brody Elrod at the bat.
You know, Josh, we were talking earlier, whoever built the park here, nothing is incomplete. The fencing is the right height. The fencing in the outfield is the right height for safety. There's the cushion rail across the top of the fencing all the way around. The foul poles are correct. The lighting. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking here. I'm trying to look around and say, is there something they could have done different at this park? And can you see that? I can't see nothing they could have done different. White County Park and Rec, Cleveland, Georgia here, folks. And there's a pop-up, and I think the shortstop's got it in his glove. So about 3 of them went over there to see if they can get it, and shortstop said, hey, look what I got, and there's an out, 1 away. And this is Dizzy Dean Division 6 tournament over here, 11 teams in this weekend. 5 out of the 11 go to the state tournament. There's a big strike on number 15 in the box for the Union Panthers, Lauren.
Alan
Last batter here. The pitcher is going to be done after this one on the pitch count. Oh, there's a rip. And I tell you what, that shortstop was in great position. He moved over. He was trying to make that play, made the leap off the glove. I tell you what, that one is a heartbreaker right there. Nice try. Hall County All-Stars are going to make a pitching change here. And this guy's coming out so he can work another day. And we're going to take a brief break while he warms up. We'll be right back.
And this is who we are. Ingalls. We're with you every step of the way.
All right, folks, we're back. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning with the Union Panthers winning, right now leading 7-2 over the Hall County All-Stars. Number 10's on the hill there for Hall County, Lauren.
Yep, that is Hunter Buffington.
So Hunter Buffington on the hill. Big guy there delivering the pitch. And we got number 7 in the box, I'm pretty sure.
Hayden Hughes.
So I was talking about the St. Louis Blues winning the Stanley Cup last night, and I'm a Pittsburgh Penguin fan all the way back Mario Lemieux days, and I watched many Stanley Cup finals with the Pittsburgh Penguins back in the 90s. Loved going to the igloo out there. So I'm going to do a little tribute call here in a minute. And big swing for number 7. I'm going to wait for the opportune time.
I know. I'm just saying. It's even funnier when you're anticipating it.
Oh, I was at the Igloo a couple times. Mario Lemieux with the hat trick. There you go. There's a chopper to second. Oh, look at the spin, baby. Holy mackerel.
That was cool. Who is that, Alex?
I tell you what, that second baseman was on spin cycle right there, and he got him over at first. Didn't get him at second, but wow, nice move there by the second baseman. But Union has 2 outs, runner at second. He takes off. He is down there, number 9 up to bat for the Panthers.
That is Caden Combs.
So really nice play out there at second base. Folks, we want you to follow us on a Fetch Your News FYN TV YouTube channel. That's our YouTube channel. FYN TV, Fetch Your News. If you'll subscribe anytime we're doing a broadcast, you will get a notification. We do a lot of different kind of broadcasts, sports shows, opinion shows, you name it, we do it.
We got a wide variety.
And Union will add another run to the scoreboard. Number 9 up to bat here. 8-2. Bottom of the 5th inning. Again, if you would like to talk to us about producing your next event, it doesn't have to be sports. You can get in touch with fyntv.com. We're easy to find, fyntv.com. Send us a message at info, I-N-F-O, at fetchyournews.com, or call us today, 706-889-9700. Tell us you're interested in us broadcasting your next event. So that'll send number 9, Caden Combs, over to first base. And that brings up number 22 here, Lauren.
Number 22 is Jackson Tutherode.
Give a shout out to everybody here at White County Park and Rec, Cleveland, Georgia. Shout out to these coaches that spend all the time with these young men. They're volunteer coaches. They spend a lot of time, each and every one of these coaches. Shout out to the families, the moms and dads that make sure. There's one right up the center. So 22 with a rip up the center, and Union with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Big shout out to all the moms and dads that make sure the kids get to practices and get over here to the games and drive them around. The number one thing I hear, Lauren, when you get to this level, the All-Stars, is they're not just teammates, they're family.
And I want to say thank you, too, to all the coaches who sent me rosters ahead of time.
Appreciate it. Yes. That's so helpful because everybody sent their stuff, and we were able to get it done, and we have it here in front of us, and hopefully we can highlight your young players, every day here in the next 4 days after tonight.
Positive way.
12 minutes left, which means we will go into the 6th inning. But what will end up, I think they only play 6 innings, period. So I think what will end up is if Union could shut Hall County down, we'll only play the top of the 6th. There's Union with another run, and that's 9-2. Yeah, Josh just brings this up. Josh Ross, our camera director over here, is bringing up the major difference in a couple weeks ago from Fannin County, where we did not have the deep backstop. I mean, I tell you what, it's so short over there. I love the fields, but it is so short that the umpires, Josh, have to have a talk with the catchers before every game to work out strategy of getting out of each other's way.
I remember that.
So we are seeing that deep backstop come into play as these pass balls are resulting in runs with a 9-2 game. So I like the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm going to do a tribute call in a minute because I was giving a shout out to the St. Louis Blues for winning Lord Stanley's Cup. Hockey, I know we're at baseball. Oh, man. Strike one. So now he has a 3-1 count. Number 13 there, Matthew Thomas, thought he was headed down to first base, but the umpire said, you need to stick around. And just like that, it's a full count. So we got 3-2, 2 outs, runner on third, and here is the payoff pitch for big number 10 out there on the hill for Hall County.
Number 10 is Hunter Buffington.
Another passed ball. Union is taking the chance. And we got a rundown. Josh, get it. He's out. So the run will score, but the rundown makes the third out, and we've got a 10-2 game with the Union Panthers leading the Hall County All-Stars. And when we come back, we'll be in the top of the 6th inning. Take us a break. right, folks, we are back. Number 9 is still on the mound there for the Union Panthers. And that's fine. And number 10 stepping in, our pitcher for the Hall County All-Stars, top of the 6th inning.
Hunter Buffington.
So Hunter Buffington stepping in there, leadoff batter, 10-2, Union up. This is the Dizzy Dean Division 6 first round for the World Series. We have there's a big strike. We have 11 teams. In those 11 teams, 5 will advance to the state, Georgia State. I'll give you the 11 teams in just a minute. So we got 2 and 1 count. So the 11 teams is Gilmer, Fannin, Union, Towns, Clay County, North Carolina, Dawson, White, Lumpkin, Jefferson, Jackson, and Hall County.
You got them all. Good job.
Fouled back. Now, Clay County, North Carolina is in the North Georgia Division 6 region because there are no Dizzy Dean programs in Western Carolina to create that division. So they dropped down here. We watched them last year. The Hayesville Swarm, Clay County. They're in Hazel. Clay County Swarm. Sorry about that. We watched them last year. They are here again tonight. So this sends the runner down to the batter down to first. Number 22 is in the box, and this will be the last batter for this pitcher, Combs.
Sebastian Spinelli up to bat. Been listening to his teammates down there in the dugout. Sounds like they're calling him spaghetti.
This will be one of the fastest shutdowns we have ever done because I'm froze. It's this period. I'm cold, baby.
Lift the table and quarterback.
I'm cold. And that's low. Oh, I need my back crack. That's what I need, my back crack. Oh. All right, sports fans, 10-2. Big swing, big swing. And he's out. Go get you a new big league chew because you're going to have some time in the box. And here comes Coach. He's getting his pitcher, which number 9, Caden Combs, did a great job. I tell you, there's the threshold of when teams are having fun. And you can tell it in the game. And right now, that is the Union County Panthers. They are having some fun, and they just are. They're up 10-2, top of the 6th. Hall County All-Stars number 23 is coming up to bat. And who is that pitching? Is that number 5? So 5 is on the hill.
Number 5, Caden Gilliam.
So while Caden is warming up, we're going to take a brief break, and we'll be right back.
In small towns like Hayesville, North Carolina, Toccoa, Georgia, and Oak Ridge, Tennessee, big careers starting and staying at home may seem unlikely. But at Ingalls, we promote from within, building a community as well as a business. Our next executive might have helped you carry out your groceries today. We sure hope so. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ella Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more.
All right, folks, we're back. We have a 10-2 game, top of the 6th inning. Hall County All-Stars up to bat with 1 out. We got a new Gilliam, right, on the mound. He throws it down to second, so Hall has a runner on second. We are Team FYN Sports. Team FYN Sports always highlighting and promoting young athletes in a positive way. Every Monday, 10 a.m., Team FYN Sports Facebook page. Our Facebook page live, instant replay, a 1-hour sports show with producer and host Lauren Hunter and co-host Dave Garner every Monday at 10 a.m. Don't miss it. Big swing by number 23, and he is going to the dugout.
Go text your granny, because you out.
That's not how it goes. Oh. Head to the dugout, text your granny. Tell her you got time to talk, because you are out. Oh, my gosh.
I tried.
Number 48 up to bat for the Hall County All-Stars.
That would be Andres Mueller. Or maybe Andres Mueller. Excuse me.
And that's in the dirt. So we got 2 outs. Looks like we're going to get a complete game in here. And that might drop. That's trouble over the first baseman's head. That's in a bad area. And hey, we've got runners on second and third for the Hall County All-Stars here. 2 outs. Nice drop there for a single. Number 4 coming up for Hall County.
Number 4 for Hall County is Austin Davis.
There we go. 10-2, top of the 6th inning. Union County looking for 1 more out. 6th inning. And that was a little low. Blue says it's a little low. 1 and 1. And that was inside. Blue motioning inside. Blue says, I want to go home too, but it's got to be a strike. Big pitch, big swing, and there it is. So 2-1, 2 outs. Time has expired. This should be the top of the 6th, should be the game. It's almost time for Dairy Queen and stop at Ingles for milk and go to the house. Right? That's not a bad move.
No.
I like that burger thought.
I tried to see how long they're open. I couldn't find their hours.
Well, we're going to talk to them. If they're not open, we're going to tell them they got to stay open till midnight for the rest of the week. So all of our sports fans here can make sure they get down to the grill and chill.
I like that.
And that is low. And there you go. And hey, Hall County's not going away without another run. 10-3. Runners on second and third, 2 outs. And number 3 coming to bat for Hall County.
And number 3 for Hall County is Cody Knight. Maybe I'm wrong. I think he pitched some for Hall County too tonight. I like that red helmet.
Inside. There's ball 1. Number 5 on the hill there for Union.
Number 5 is Caden Gilliam. Says Freddie Freeman is his favorite baseball player.
And that's low. Union's coach is trying to get out of this thing so he can go home, play another day out of the winner's circle. Everybody like to maybe get some rest.
But not before they get their grill and chill.
Dairy Queen.
That's right.
Grill and chill, right down there in Cleveland, Georgia. That's high and inside. Big strike, big strike, big strike. 3-1, 2 outs. Pitcher's on the hill here. He's looking down the barrel here at his catcher. Runners on second and third. And that's low, and Blue points to first base. And just like that, bases are loaded for the Hall County All-Stars. And number 8 coming to bat.
Number 8 coming up for Hall County would be Logan Adams.
Last batter. Last batter for pitch.
And there is a run. Number 48 is in. And so we've got a 10-4 game. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. And Union right now struggling just a little bit to put this one away. Oh, he called a big strike on that. So he's behind in the count now, 0-1. Sorry, I had to do it also. How could I help but not go with that? Right? It's a given. 1 and 2.
All of us are sitting here all quiet, minding our business, and you just go.
You're not supposed to be all quiet, mind your business. You're supposed to be in this baseball game. I can't believe you said that. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Oh, yeah, 2-2-2 on the board out there. 10-4, top of the 6th inning. Hall County not going away easy. Union just struggling a little bit, putting this away. Runners on second and third. Here is the pitch. And he fouls it off there. Three and two, 2 outs, the payoff pitch, folks. This is it. Oh, no, he sends him to first. Oh, yeah, bases. All right, I'm sorry. Wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize it was 3-2 on the board there. Coach coming out. That loaded the bases. That was a payoff pitch a minute ago. Must have had the scoreboard a little off there. So here comes the coach. All of a sudden, the Hall County All-Stars have bases loaded, 2 outs. We got a new pitcher coming in. Is that number 7 or 42?
Looks like number
7.
7. Hayden Hughes.
So Hayden Hughes, the big closer here. Oh yeah, he's the big closer. We've watched Hayden pitch up at Fannin County a couple weeks ago. We're going to take a brief break while Hayden warms up. We'll be right back.
Credit check, only 10% down on furniture and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
At Ingalls, we have a very special family. A family of farmers, ranchers, and dairymen. Clerks, butchers, and bakers. Deli workers, pharmacists, and florists. We work hard every day to bring you the very best. And we'll continue to wake up every morning and work as hard as you do. This is our town, and we built this community together. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia.
Oh, man. Come on, come on, come on. Number 7 on the hill here.
As Hayden Hughes.
So Hughes. Oh, there's the rocket, and that's strike 1. I tell you what, he brings a solid pitch, Hayden does. Union Panthers here. Hall County All-Stars. 10-4. Union is up, top of the 6th inning.
Number 15, Ian Crava up to bat. Here's some clapping out there.
And it's a little outside, so he's 2-1 in the count. 2 outs. And it's fouled back.
And we mentioned earlier, Brian, that over at Fannin they have that shorter backstop. And having a bigger one this weekend helps me not to flinch as easily
Sure, I get it.
when that foul ball comes back.
Big swing, and there it's foul down third base line. Union coach wanting to get out of this thing and go home. He doesn't want to look out there and see bases loaded. It's 2-2, 2 outs, top of the 6th inning, 10-4. Union Panthers are up. But not without some pressure here from the Hall County All-Stars that have already put 2 runs on the board this inning and looking at 3 on the pond right now.
Ducks on the pond. It's my baseball reference for the day.
And there you go. Inside. Okay, now wait a minute. You know, this is wait a minute. 3-2, 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Payoff pitch. 3-2, bases loaded for the Hall County All-Stars. And here is Hayden Hughes, number 7, staring down at his catcher. Here's the pitch. Blue says it's low, and he sends him to first base, and it is a 10-5 game. And, you know, I tell you what, we're up here in the booth, but I got to say that looked a little low. And, you know, Blues called a consistent game all night, and it looked a little low right there. So who we got? What number just stepped in? 56 in here now for the Hall County All-Stars.
That is Luke Sosby.
Luke Sosby comes in. He takes ball 1. So right now we have a 10-5 game. We have a 10-5, top of the 6th, 2 outs, bases loaded. And that's going to drop for trouble. No, it does not. Scratch my back with a hacksaw. Big shout out to Jim Lang and the Union County Panthers. Take it 10-5 over the Hall County All-Stars. And they're going to be in that winners pool there. Coming back tomorrow to play. Hey, how much fun tonight. Let's hear it for both of these teams again. Big W for the Union Panthers tonight, 10-5. I'm your host, BKP. Lauren Hunter over here. We are Team FYN Sports. Want to give a shout out to our camera director, Josh Ross, our computer graphics director, Ethan Henry. A big shout out to White County Park and Rec, Joe and all the staff. Each one of these players, coaches, moms, dads, you name it. We'll be back tomorrow night. I'm going home. I got to go home. I got a show to do, 8 a.m., FYNTV.com. We're out. We'll see you tomorrow night.